That's our big debate on NewsHour tonight. Rajiv Bhadoria is Group Director of Jindal Steel and Power. We have all sides of the debate. He is debating with Alok Agarwal of Zee News. Dr. Chandan Mitra is Editor-in-Chief of The Pioneer and Member of Parliament of the BJP. Pinaki Mishra, Senior Advocate, is well acquainted with this case. Subramaniam Swamy actually is criticizing the action. Hartosh Singh Bal is Political Editor of The Open magazine. I like to open by asking senior colleague and veteran journalist Dibang. Dibang, tell me clearly, on the charge of extortion, if the case is extortion, Dibang, can you confuse that with media rights? What would you say to Alok Agarwal? Because they've made a charge of extortion into a case of media rights.
Arnab, I think it's absolutely preposterous. It's trivializing the issues. It's a disservice to media. What are they saying? Are they saying that in the name of freedom to media, they can go on doing blackmail? I mean, I must disclose this, Arnab, that I was in a committee of the Broadcast Editors Association that went into the case. We interrogated these two gentlemen. We went through the evidence that Jindal has, and we found that they have crossed the limit of that an editor should not cross. They're saying that they were trying to find evidence. Jindals were willing to give them a letter of 20 crores that would have done the story, but they were still pressing for 100 crores. A. B. They were doing a sting operation. They don't have any tapes or any evidence to show that they were at it. They have no answers for this in our inquiry committee. The report has already been done. I won't go into too much detail, but to say that this is to bring in freedom of media, I think it's absolute disservice to media. It's really a shameful thing to do, Arnab.
Are you sure of your own position, Mr. Agarwal, on this? Are you sure of your own position? Because your predecessor, who was the CEO before you, was not aware of this meeting that Sudhir Chaudhary and Mr. Ahluwalia had with the Jindals. If the company is not aware, how are you so sure of the facts in this case? How are you making it a media rights issue? I think I've lost the line there with Alok Agarwal. I'll come back to Alok Agarwal. Subramaniam Swamy, why are you backing the Zee Group in this case?
I'm not backing them. I'm backing the Indian Constitution. Let's look at the admitted facts. The proposal for meeting was actually mooted by Mr. Jindal, who said that the Zee TV was putting out baseless and fabricated stories, and he wanted a meeting. So why did he want a meeting? I mean, if it's fabricated and bogus stories, then he should have ignored it, or maybe gone to a court and filed a defamation suit straight away. Instead of that, he calls for a meeting, and they have 3 meetings: 10 September, 17 September, and 19 September.
Yeah.
Now, there they also reach a deal, but the gap is wide. He proposes 20 crores, and they propose 100 crores. So, I mean, on both sides, there's a lack of ethics. Now, question is, should they be arrested? That's the limited point on which I have attacked this. And that, I will say that we go by the Supreme Court judgments, Joginder Kumar's judgment of 1994 and Basu's judgment of 1998. Both these judgments say that, yes, in a cognizable offense, police has power to arrest, but doesn't mean they have to exercise that power unless they are the people who he is interrogating can influence the investigation that is taking place. Here is no question of influence because the government is investigating. If the minister was there, yes, he would influence the investigation. So he has to be in custodial interrogation has to take place. But why these people? They are not going to run away.
I take your point on that, but I don't think that's the issue. No, I take your point on that, but I don't think that's the issue.
What is the issue then?
That's not the issue, Mr. Subramaniam Swamy.
What is the issue?
You are raising a very limited point on whether
what is the issue?
No, the arrest. No, 1 second. You are raising a very.
Well, I start with a limited point. Let's agree on that. Let's agree that they should not have been arrested.
On your limited.
Now the next question comes.
No, let me get Chandan Mitra on your limited point. The police claims the arrest is legal because these two journalists have not cooperated with the police. They are saying they gave evasive answers and half-truths. That's what some of the police officers are telling journalists. I have no reason to believe the police. But why I say Subramaniam Swamy, that's not the issue. and I didn't expect to lock horns with you right at the start, is because the issue is that of whether extortion is a case of media rights. Chandan Mitra, where do you stand on that as a veteran journalist yourself?
No, extortion cannot be justified in the name of media rights. But the question, however, remains. You see, it is not yet an open and shut case as to whether there was extortion. The police is right to try and gather evidence, although I agree with Dr. Swamy that the 2-day police custody was perhaps too draconian. It was not necessary. If the journalists were not cooperating, they could have gone back to court and then said, this is the case, they are not cooperating at all and we need custodial interrogation. But custodial interrogation by the police is always a frightful thing, you know. And I hope that no journalist has to go through it, because this is something which is reserved for common criminals, custodial interrogation.
In your view, what's the bigger issue?
That's the something.
No, in your view, what's the bigger issue? The charge of extortion or the need to arrest? Let's lay it out straight.
No, I think the charge of extortion is the biggest issue.
Yes.
But let me tell you one thing. I think that the gradual blurring of the role between the editor, the role differentiation between the editor and the business head, and in this particular case, it has been completely eroded. This particular gentleman, the editor of Zee News, was also the business head of the channel. Now, how can the editor be the business head of the channel? Although I run my own company, I am the CMD, I don't
But you're also the editor.
Ads from people.
But you're also the editor.
I'm also the editor, and therefore I try to keep the line. I don't go around from company to company.
So then, but then, Ms. Chandan Mitra, it's an individual case. Here is a person who has crossed the line.
I think the line has to be retained.
No, here is
has to be retained. I mean, I'm an editor first, and the CMD of my company next.
You see this.
So as an editor, I think it's absolutely improper.
Yes,
as an editor, it's improper to be the head of business.
Let me add one thing here.
No, one second. Dibang is made up by Subramanian Swamy coming to you. Yeah.
When they are, Arnab, when they are doing this campaign against Jindal, they stop the campaign for 2 days. They tell the Jindal that, look, we have stopped the campaign, but we have got more papers against you. If you make it 100 crores, there won't be any stories in future.
That's blackmail.
So they are saying that we have, and they
that's blackmail.
That's blackmail, and that's extortion. To say that if you give us the money in future, there would be no stories against you, because then we will have a relationship. This is extortion. We have papers. We have papers against you. We will show the papers, and if you give us the money, we won't show the papers.
I just want to tell our viewers, Alok Agarwal, the CEO of Zee News, is going to be up on air. We lost the satellite link with him, back on air in 1 minute. Let him defend himself in this case. I have one straight question here for Rajiv Bhadoria, who's Group Director, Human Resources at Jindal Steel and Power. So what were you meeting these Zee editors about? What were you meeting them about? You say you were trying to trap them, but you are obviously trying to go close to a deal. Why should I not believe that if they agreed at a deal for 20 crores, you would have closed this? But because they sought 100 crores, it was too much a price for you to pay.
No, Arnab, I think let me put the perspective clear.
Yes, Mr. Bhadoria.
This is an issue of criminal intimidation and extortion. To give them an undue defense, being a part of the media, is just not the right thing. They cannot be kind of getting a shield of the omnibus term, overarching term called media. That's one thing. Point number two is the fact that it was almost literally a vilification campaign launched against us from 7th to 10th, and it was actually being told to us from various quarters that there is more than meets the eye.
No, Mr.
And therefore, you need to talk to them.
Mr. Bhadoria, I must stop you right there. I must stop you right there and demand to know from you whether you were cutting a deal with the same people. You see, were you or were you not part of a process of cutting a deal? Deal did not work out. So you revealed the sting operation. The sting operation could have been your backup plan.
No, it was never.
If the deal had worked out, maybe the sting operation would never have been revealed.
It was never there in our mind.
No, but how do I trust you that what you're saying is correct?
No, Arnab.
Did they not offer 20 crores?
No, did you offer 20 crores? Subramaniam Swamy is asking. Yes, Mr. Swamy. Dr. Swamy.
No, we did not.
Well, that is the point. The issue is they
demanded.
Well, we'll have to
And
see
it's
the whole tape.
very clear on
Now,
the
the
basis of the
thing
evidence.
is that they asked for the meeting.
Yes.
Then the meeting takes place. 3 meetings take place. What are you discussing for 3 days? And then, certainly Z can be accused of extortion. I'm not going to defend them for that. But the fact is that here, both parties have been in this game.
I've got Mr. Agarwal back on. 1 minute. Let's hear Mr. Agarwal. Mr. Agarwal, can you hear me now? Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Mr. Agarwal, we started the debate. Hartosh Singhbal and Pinaki Mishra, I apologize for keeping you on hold. I just want to get an answer from Mr. Alok Agarwal, who's CEO of Zee News. Mr. Agarwal, first point is this.
So you'll have to give.
No, you heard the debate. You've heard the point that Rajiv Bhadoria of Jindal has made. I want you to make your point directly to him. He says we were not cutting a deal with them. We were not interested in cutting a deal with them. Your response to him first.
So I was listening to all the various debates, and there are many facts which need to be placed on the table here. And I think in our various exchanges, we are losing sight of those various facts. They are saying vilification campaign. Our campaign was based on the CAG report, and that the facts of the CAG report were being presented across all media, all channels, all newspapers, on the internet, everywhere. Our campaign on the CAG report.
This discussion has nothing to do with CAG report. Mr. Agarwal, 1 minute. I must stop you right there. I don't think that you had an exclusive story on the CAG report. Every channel had the CAG report one. Right? So, by the way, so we are not. No. This is not a discussion on the CAG report.
Somebody's saying vilification.
No. Let's go straight into the issue. The issue is that your editor.
No, but Arnab.
Your editor went and met. I have not
there
in the.
There are 58 programs aired in a period of just 10 days.
That doesn't matter. That is not the issue, Mr. Bhadoria. You can't complain about it. Tomorrow, Mr. Suresh Kalmadi will complain that I had 58 stories done on me. That's not the issue. The issue is simply this, Mr. Agarwal, that you are on the one side running a series of stories on Jindals. On the other side, your editor is meeting the Jindal personnel, senior officials in a 5-star hotel and cutting a deal for which they are offering you 20 crores. He wants 100 crores.
So,
I mean, I don't know, Mr. Agarwal. I don't know if there is any justification you can offer for that. If there is any, please present it now. Then I'll go to Hartosh on whether he buys your line.
No, so which is exactly what I'm saying. You have to listen to the facts first. The fact is that they called us and said, will you please stop this? They are the ones who approached us. They called our editors, offered them personal bribe. Then they offered advertising deals. Then they sent a mail saying, please come and meet us and we want to finalize a contract. It wasn't one meeting at a 5-star hotel, but it was a series of meetings.
I don't know.
The problem is that the evidence presented them by is only a part of all the discussions which have happened.
No,
they keep talking about placing the other evidence, but where is all that evidence?
No, don't complicate it. The inquiry into the coal allocation is running parallel. It has no implication on the Delhi Police's inquiry into the allegation of extortion and criminal conspiracy. I am discussing the issue of extortion and criminal conspiracy. Hartosh, do you buy the Zee News CEO's line tonight?
No, I don't.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
We must have a caveat here that we don't have the entire tape, but what is available to us does show something clearly, that the Zee editors are acting in ways which are not allowed for a journalist, which should not be tolerated in a journalist, and they are not acting in their individual capacity. They are representing the group. They are placing agreements on the table which talk of signing deals which are backed up by the legal and the media department. At the same time, the Jindal group does not come clean in this either. The portion where the suggestion of the earlier deal of 20 crores is edited from the tapes available to us. They approached us to do a story. I must tell you this. The Jindal group over the past 2 weeks have been trying to get stories in the media. When we asked for them for the entire tape, they said that they will not be able to provide. So they want stories done, but they are not willing to put the evidence before the media.
What are you hiding? What are you hiding, Mr. Bhadoria?
Very, very dirty.